Subscribe to my channel.
Hello, how you doing? I'm so excited to be with you on that new week, and that brand new week. Happy morning to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. In case you don't know me, I'm Ogo Hillary. I'm an online business coach. I know it's been a while, but I've been investing on my time because it's very important as a transition to invest on personal development. Today I'm here to share a topic, and the title of my topic is Staying Optimistic During Challenges. Staying optimistic during challenges. In case you're watching the live, you can drop a comment. In case you're watching the replay, you can drop a comment. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. Staying optimistic during challenges. We all face challenges now and again. Truth be told, we all face challenges now and then. But it's our reaction to those challenges that determine how quickly we can overcome them. Our reaction is very important towards those challenges. There are typically two types of views people have towards challenges: optimistic or pessimistic. Optimistic or pessimistic. While everyone may have a natural tendency to have one view or the other, your ability to be an optimist when challenges arise will impact your overall success and outlook on life. Being optimistic can have a very big impact in our lives. Being optimistic can have a huge impact in my life, although most people tend to focus on their physical health and appearance. Mental health is equally, if not more important, a component of your health. This is because your mental health impacts the way you do nearly everything in life. The true measure of mental fitness is how optimistic you are about yourself and your life. To become mentally fit, you need to learn how to control your thinking in very specific way so that you feel terrific about yourself and your situation, no matter what happens. So here are a few tips to remain positive, overcome challenges, and attract success in life. I'll share with you 5 ways to be an optimist during challenges. 5 ways to be an optimist during challenges. 1, control your reaction. Control your reaction and responses. Control your reactions and responses. There are few basic differences in the reaction of optimist and pessimist. The first difference is that the optimist sees a setback as temporary, while the pessimist sees it as permanent. The optimist sees an unfortunate event such as an order that falls through or sales call that fails as a temporary event, something that is limited in time, that has no real impact on the future. While the pessimist, on the other hand, sees negative events as permanent, as part of life and destiny. So when you find yourself in this situation, take a moment to really reflect on the challenge before you react. It's very important to take a moment to reflect on the challenge before you react. Try to visualize the next step towards improvement rather than responding to the setbacks that you have no control over. Very important to take a time for reflection. than taking a rash decision or taking a rash reaction. Do not let one negative event impact the other aspect of your life. And the challenge you face is very important. Don't let one negative event to affect what you're facing right now. Then 2, isolate the incident. Isolate the incident. Another difference between the optimist and the pessimist is that the optimist sees difficulties as a singular event, while the pessimist sees them as universal. This means that when things go wrong for the optimist, he or she looks at the event as an isolated incident, largely disconnected from other things that are going on in their lives. But a pessimist will take the incident and add it to a laundry list of other things going on in their life. They have a largely negative outlook on everything and tend to expand the stress they feel towards one issue onto other unrelated areas of their life because of their negative nature. So to remain positive, try to remind yourself that just because you are facing a setback in one area, whether that be a project at work, falling behind, or not hitting a milestone set, does not mean that the entire goal is obsolete. You may simply need to modify your plan. A single setback may seem big at the moment, but in reality, you can quickly overcome most setbacks with the right outlook, with the right mindset. Isolating the incident allows you to take the setback in stride and then move on from it. Then 3, view setbacks as temporary events. View setbacks as temporary events. For example, if something you were counting on failed to materialize and you interpreted it to yourself as being an unfortunate event or something that happens in the course of life and business, you'll be reacting like an optimist. The pessimist, on the other hand, sees disappointment as being pervasive. That is, to him or her, they are indication of a problem or shortcoming that pervades every area of life. If you find yourself in this situation, it's very important you take a moment to remind yourself you are always capable of making change and nothing is set in stone. You are always capable of making change and nothing is set in stone. A glass half full mentality leads an optimist to believe that something better is coming, giving them something to work for. A pessimist gives up, letting a single setback affect the other areas of their life. Why? Because of their negative nature, their negative mindset. This can cause a negative ripple effect on your life, while the optimist stays motivated in every situation. That's the truth. The number 4, don't take failure personally. Don't take failure personally. It can be extremely difficult at times, to see the positive side of failure. An optimist sees events as external. An optimist sees events as external. While pessimists interpret events as personal. When things go wrong, The optimist will tend to see the setback as resulting from external factors over which one has little control of. An optimist tries not to take the situation personally, although failure is not something anyone wants to deal with. That's the truth. The optimist uses it as a learning opportunity. If the optimist, for instance, if the optimist is caught off in traffic, instead of getting angry or upset, he will simply downgrade the importance of the event by saying something like, oh, well, I guess that person is just having a bad day. The optimist doesn't think they were cut off because that person had malicious intention against them. The pessimist, on the other hand, has a tendency to take everything personally because of their negative nature. If the pessimist is cut off in traffic, he or she will react as though the other driver has deliberately acted to upset and frustrate them. Looking at the bigger picture allows you to act calmly. Looking at the bigger picture allows you to act calmly and walk through any situation, as the optimist did in this example. That's why it's very important to be positive. That's why it's very important we always look at the picture, be focused at the picture, not that one negative event. Be focused at the picture. In fact, you can even go further and turn any negative situation into a positive one with that mindset. When your focus is always at the picture, not at now, at the picture. By allowing the person to cut you off, you may have helped them get to work on time or meet a deadline. Remember that the inevitable setback that you face are temporary. What you face now, they are temporary. They are just an event, a moment. Specific and external. View the negative situation as a single event that is not connected to other potential events and that is caused largely by external factors over which you have little control of. Simply refuse to see the event as being anyway permanent, pervasive, or indicative of personal incompetence or inability. Resolve to think like an optimist. If you want to make it in life, you have to think like an optimist. No matter what happens, you may not be able to control events, but you can control the way you react to them. That's the truth. You can never control events, but you can always control your reaction towards that event. The earlier you learn this, the happier you'll be in life. Truth be told. Number 5, remain calm and objective. Remain calm and objective. An individual who is truly an optimist has the ability to be both objective and unemotional when caught up in the inevitable storms of daily life. That is it. An individual who is truly an optimist has the ability to be both objective and unemotional when caught up in the inevitable storms of daily life. They don't allow events, negative events of life, to control them or to influence their mood. Because why? They are always positive. Because of their positive nature. This person has the ability to continue talking to themselves in a positive and optimistic way, no matter what is happening in their life. This allows them to keep their mind calm, clear, and completely under control, despite the external circumstances. As this individual is more relaxed and aware, they are much more capable of interpreting events more efficiently. So when an optimist is met with a challenge or area of stress, or let's say a negative event, they are much better equipped to overcome it because of their calm nature, because of their positive mindset. They are always calculated. They are able to stay in complete control, act proactively, and not let external forces cloud their judgment. On the other hand, a pessimist may get caught up in their emotions, leading them to get angry, upset, and distracted because their mind is not on the picture, because of their negative mindset, their negative attitude. This leads to them handling problems poorly, thinking irrationally, and making things harder than they really have to be by acting reactively instead of proactively. It's very important we act reactively. We act proactively instead of reactively. Very important. We act proactively instead of reactively. If you feel overwhelmed or like your blood is boiling, proactive being calm in this situation, although easier said than done, staying calm and taking positive can change your life. Remember that setbacks are temporary. Always remember that setbacks are temporary, they are not permanent. External, and whenever things go wrong, they are usually caused by a variety of external events. Say to yourself, what can be cured must be endured. And then get back to thinking about your goals. No matter the event, always remember that they are temporary. Say to yourself, what can be cured must be endured. And then get back to thinking about your goals. And remember, don't focus on perfection. I don't know the task you have at hand, but don't focus on perfection. Let your focus be on execution. Perfection will come through the transition process. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Welcome. My name is Ogohila. I'm a social media expert and online business coach. I help network marketers and business owners with tips and strategies to build a solid network marketing business online and to know their target market and prospect using online business tools that can be used on all the social media platforms to generate leads and make more sales. So if you would like to learn more about working effectively, thinking critically, and getting real results in your business, then I strongly recommend getting access to the free 10-day online recruiting program to discover how to build your business using attraction marketing. Click on the Learn More below. Enter your email and the program will be delivered to your email immediately. You will learn all about the specific tools and techniques I use to connect with prospects online. So we never have to act desperate, chase down or strong arm prospects, or deal with cold calling and rejection ever again. This method allows you to build your business automatically, where prospects reach out to you instead of you having to reach out to them. The bottom line is that in today's age, you don't need to be pushy, obnoxious, or overly aggressive to build a successful network marketing business. So if you are ready to get started, click on the Learn More right now and enter your email to get the free 10-day online recruiting bootcamp now. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click now to get the free 10-day online recruiting boot camp. Thank you so much.
Subscribe to my channel.